Corey Vespestad, Ballard Bomber, class of 1989.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Number one, what does it mean to be a Ballard Bomber?
Gosh, I really don't know anything different. I grew up here. I grew up in Slater. Went to kindergarten all the way through 6th grade in the old Slater building. Went to Huxley for middle school and, well, it was junior high back then, and high school. And so I think it's a great place to be. Growing up, I didn't think I'd come back. I thought, oh, I'm going to sprout my wings and go somewhere else. But I came back because this is where it is. Being a Ballard Bomber, I just remember going to football games as a small child, and now I'm here, and it's awesome. I think it's the community, the parents, the kids. It's all about the kids, and just a great school district.
Everybody's knows each other, and they're all nice to each other. It seems like so. That's what I like about it personally. So
yeah, I would agree.
All right, number two. What is it about your Ballard education that gave you a base to start your career/future?
Oh, wow. Okay. So I think it gave me a great foundation in both my communication skills. I don't know about the interview, but my communication skills and just being the love of teaching. This profession, I decided to go in. Science teachers that were an influence, like Westy and Staker, and I don't know, there were many other influences too, but I felt that gave me a great background in math, science, English, all of those things, so I could succeed in college.
Yeah. So, what was your? I'm gonna guess your favorite class was science. Is it?
Yes.
Was? Okay.
Yeah, so my favorite class was science, but I was in chorus, chorale, madrigal. I was in speech and drama.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, and I played sports, baseball, football, and track, and I tried to get involved, and I just had a great time being involved in all of those things in the school.
And that's another great thing about Ballard is most kids are involved with at least one thing, and everybody's doing something. It seems like, so that's pretty cool.
It is neat to see the student body today and to look out in my classes and realize the different array of activities that kids are in. And some of them are maybe in one thing, but they're in one thing, and some are in many things. I think that's just awesome, and I like how we support each other's programs too.
And it's nice because some people aren't into acting or drama or speech, and they're not even in sports, but they have even a chess club or a board game club. They have a bunch of clubs, and that's awesome to have for other kids to get involved with, and so that's what personally I like too. So
yeah, I think that's great too, to see the chess club battling at lunch. I know I couldn't do it. I know nothing about chess. So.
Yeah, more of a checkers guy.
Personally. Ditto.
Yes. Okay, number three. What takeaways from school have helped you in your career/future?
Well, obviously going to school and being a student, I know what it was like to be a student, and I had great teachers, so from what I take away from that helps me with my career, knowing what to do and what not to do, and maybe learning from certain things and realizing, hey, how can I be the best that I can be? And I just continue to learn too. So.
Sweet. Okay. Number four. What traditions were part of your Ballard experience?
Wow, traditions. So I would guess homecoming. We had homecoming back in the day.
Yeah.
Back then, we made floats. Each class made a float. Sophomores, juniors, and seniors. I don't think the freshmen did, but that was a tradition we had, and we went down main streets. We kind of made homecoming a bigger deal. The dance wasn't as big. It was kind of after the football game, you just went to the dance in Slater, and it was over. But we didn't have winter formal. We had prom. Other traditions, I can't really think of any on the top of my head.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool though that you guys made a whole float for a parade.
Yeah, so we took it took a lot of time and effort and money, but we tried to make the best float and see who would win, and that was kind of a good homecoming rivalry thing.
Yeah.
And we decorated the halls too.
Oh, okay.
So the old school, you would have a theme, and you decorate the halls, and they were just covered in paper and there was some type of theme. So each of the halls, the sophomore, junior, senior hallway,
Okay.
when you walked through to that time of year, it was kind of neat. We had dress-up days like we do now. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess that your class won every single year because of you.
I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't remember, and I don't think it would be because of me. I had a lot of great classmates,
Yeah.
and, yeah, so, but I don't remember who won.
Yeah.
It was just, I remember doing it.
Yeah, it was just for fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Number 5, last one. If you could use one word to describe Ballard, what would it be?
Wow, that's a deep question. If I could use one word to describe Ballard, I'd say community. Within that falls pride and the school district and the parents and the 4 communities of Kelly, Huxley, Cambridge, and Slater all coming together. And I guess community, because that's what we are.
Yeah. It's just like what I said is like everybody knows each other basically.
Yeah.
And it's like you kind of trust each other to have one another's backs when you know you're feeling down or something. So
Absolutely.
that's how I feel anyway. So
And the other thing that's cool about
Yeah.
that is being a teacher, I'm starting to see kids from people I went to high school with. And I know when they were in high school, their parents went here. So you start to see these generations come through.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's because they know that it's a great education and they want them to go through what they had. So
That's right.
that's kind of like what my dad said to me is like, I mean, personally he would like to go somewhere else, but he really loved it at Ballard and what he learned here. So sweet, that's all.